Midnight falling on the avenue, city lights reflecting off of you. Every word is hanging in the air, like a secret neither of us share. You keep dancing closer to the sound, while your shadows keep you spinning round. Something in your eyes won't let me leave, something in your silence makes me believe we're the echoes we never said, living inside our heads, one touch away from the fire, one breath away from desire. We're the echoes we never said, lost in the words we kept, holding the feeling so strong, and it won't last long. Every heartbeat follows your disguise, every movement hides 1,000 lies. Still I find myself inside your space, searching for forever in your face. Maybe we're a story made to fade, maybe we're the choice we never made. But tonight the stars don't need a name, and for now that's more than enough to stay. We're the echoes we never said, living inside our heads, one touch away from the fire, one breath away from desire. We're the echoes we never said, lost in the words we kept, holding the feeling so strong, and it won't last long. Morning waves beyond the neon sky, but I don't wanna say goodbye. Let the rhythm write our final scene, like a dream that's somewhere in between. Echoes in the dark, still beating inside my heart. Echoes fading with the light, gone when morning says goodbye. I can feel you getting closer, but somehow you're miles away. We are standing in the same room, with so many words we never said. I can see the pain behind you, the battles you keep inside. I was trying to reach your heart, but you were always running from mine. places where your memories remain. Every corner tells a story, every song repeats your name. Maybe love was never broken, maybe we were just too late. Some hearts can feel each other, but still miss the perfect fate. I saw forever in your eyes, a future only I could see. I was building dreams around us while you were trying to break free. Every touch felt like a promise, every moment felt so real. But I was loving that tomorrow that you never planned to feel. You were almost mine, almost the love I waited for, almost the reason I was standing at your door. You were almost mine, almost the place where I belonged. But some hearts come together only to become a song. I kept your pictures in my memories like a movie I replayed, holding on to little moments of the love we never made. You were close enough to save me, but too far to understand. I was reaching for your heartbeat while you were letting go of my hand. You were almost mine, almost everything I dreamed, almost the missing piece of a life that never came to be. You were almost mine, almost the answer to my prayers. But love cannot survive when only one heart really cares. Now I don't blame you for leaving, and I don't blame me for trying. Some beautiful connections are only meant for a while. I'll carry what was precious and release what caused the pain, because even unfinished stories can still leave a beautiful name. I wrote your name 1,000 times on pages hidden in my room. Every word I couldn't tell you, every feeling I never proved. I I was afraid that my confession would change the way you looked at me. So I kept my heart in silence and let the distance set me free. These are the letters I never sent, the pieces of my heart I kept, all the love I couldn't show, all the words you'll never know. If you could read between the lines, you would see I was losing my mind, trying to love you from afar, with a broken and hopeful heart. I remember rainy evenings when I waited for your call, wondering if you missed me or if you never cared at all. You were living in my thoughts, like a song I couldn't erase. Every memory we created still carries your embrace. These are the letters I never sent, the dreams that disappear with time. 1,000 reasons I loved you, 1,000 reasons you were mine. Maybe in another moment, maybe in another life, you would finally understand me and see the love behind my eyes. Now the pages are fading slowly, like the feelings I held inside. I'm learning that some emotions are meant to change, not survive. But I'll keep those silent letters, not because I can't move on, because they remind me of a person who taught my heart to become strong. I still feel you in the silence, in the places we used to go, like a shadow from the past that my heart refuses to let go. Every song reminds me of you, every night brings you back again. You're a chapter I can't close, a story without an ending. You're a memory that still breathes, a heartbeat underneath my skin, a love that lives inside the moments, even though it couldn't begin. I don't need you here beside me to know what you meant to me. Some people heart that's finally calm. Not every beautiful connection was created to last long. You became a part of my story, a melody inside my soul, a memory that still breathes, a love I'll always know. I noticed the changes slowly in the way you said my name. The warmth inside your eyes was fading, but I pretended nothing changed. I was holding every moment, trying to keep us alive, while you were already leaving, long before the goodbye. When your love faded away, I was still calling your name, trying to find the person who once made me feel safe. When your love faded away, I was fighting against the rain, holding on to something that was never the same. I could feel the empty spaces growing between you and me. Two hearts in the same story, but reading different scenes. I was searching for the answers in every word you didn't say, trying to understand the silence that slowly took you away. When your love faded away, I lost a part of myself. I was reaching for your heart while you were choosing someone else. When your love faded away, I learned to let you go. Some endings hurt forever, but some wounds teach us to grow, 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 grow. Now the memories are softer, and the pain is not the same. I don't need to blame the distance, I don't need to blame your name, because love is not a promise that every heart can keep. Sometimes we meet each other only for a moment we need. I still remember that evening when the world was just you and me. No promises, no expectations, just a moment we could believe. Your hand was holding mine so gently. Your eyes were shining like a dream. For a second I felt certain you were exactly where you should be. That was the last time we felt forever, the last time everything felt right, before the distance came between us, before we lost the light. We were dancing with our emotions like nothing could tear us apart. But forever was only a moment written inside our hearts. I replay that night in my memories like a song I can't forget. Every word and every feeling, every promise left unsaid. Maybe we were too afraid to fight for what we had found. Maybe love was standing with us, but we never made a sound. That was the last time we felt forever, the last time we believed that two hearts could stay together and never have to leave. Now I carry that moment like a photograph in my mind, a beautiful piece of yesterday that I will never find. Years may change the places and the people that we know, but some nights stay forever, even when we let them go. You were my almost forever, my beautiful unfinished song. The last time I felt endless, before you were gone. I was searching for a reason in every word you didn't say, trying to read your hidden feelings, trying to make you wanna stay. Your silence became a distance, a wall I couldn't break through. I was standing right beside you, but I was invisible to you. I was lost inside your silence, trying to find a place in your heart, holding on to broken pieces of a love falling apart. I was calling searching for a sign. I was lost inside your silence, drowning in the words you never said, trying to save a connection that was already left behind instead. I was waiting for a feeling that was slowly disappearing. Now I know that love can't grow when only one heart is believing. Now I walk through the memories without needing you to explain. I found peace in understanding that not every love remains. You were a lesson in my journey, a chapter I won't erase. Even silence has a meaning when it finally shows the way. I remember when you found me, when my world was falling down. You became the little light that turned my darkness around. I never thought I'd lose you, I never saw the ending near. I was holding on to moments that would disappear in year by year. You were someone I couldn't keep, a dream that slipped away from me, the kind of love that feels forever but was never meant to be. I gave you all my broken pieces, I gave you everything I knew. But sometimes love is not enough to make someone choose you. I tried to be the person that would make you wanna stay. I changed the way I looked at life just to never walk away. But love should never feel like a fight to prove your worth the pain, because a heart that truly wants you will not make you beg to remain. You were someone I couldn't keep, the missing chapter of my dreams, the closest thing to forever that was never what it seemed. Now I carry your memory like a song beneath my skin, a reminder of the beautiful love and the person I've been. Maybe somewhere in the future we will smile at what we were, two souls that found each each other, but couldn't find the perfect words. I don't regret the time we shared. I don't regret the way I cared, because even a love that leaves can still be something rare. I keep imagining the moments that we never got to live, all the places we could travel, all the love we couldn't give. There was a future in my mind, a picture only I could see, 1,000 different versions of what we could have been. I miss the way we never were, the love that only lived inside my dreams, the promises we never made, the forever that was never what it seemed. I hold on to an illusion, to a story without an end, missing someone I never had, missing who we could have been. I remember all the chances that were standing in our way, all the words we kept inside us, all the feelings left to fade. Maybe we were just a moment that was never meant to stay. Maybe life was teaching us to let some things escape. I miss the way we never were, the nights we never shared, the love that almost happened but was never really there. I was chasing a reflection of a dream I couldn't hold, a beautiful imagination of a story never Now I see you with a clearer heart, without the pain I used to hide. Some memories feel so real, even when they're built inside. You were not my destination, but you changed the road I knew. Sometimes the love we never live is the one that stays with you. The lights are low, night is calling, another song begins to play. I close my eyes and you're beside me, like you never walked away. I feel your presence in the rhythm, in every beat that fills the room. I'm dancing with a memory that still feels like you. I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, holding on to a fading light. Every step takes me back to you. Every melody feels like we do. You're not here, but I still feel you in the spaces left behind. I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, trying to leave the past behind. I remember how you moved closer when the world was disappearing. For a moment we were endless. For a moment we were healing. But the morning always found us, and reality came back again. You became a distant memory I couldn't call a friend. I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, with the love I couldn't say, with the words I never told you, and the feelings that remain. You're a shadow in my heartbeat, a song I can't erase. I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, searching for your trace. Maybe one day the song will play, and I won't look for you anymore. Maybe I'll remember the beauty without wishing for something more. Because some people are like echoes, they disappear but never fade. They leave a mark upon our souls that time can never take away. We never called it something special, never gave our feelings a name. But every time I was beside you, nothing ever felt the same. We were living in the moment, between the truth and the unknown. A connection without a promise, a place that felt like home. It was a love without a name, a feeling we could never explain. Too deep to call a memory, too fragile to make it stay. We were more than just a moment, but less than what we could become. A love without a name, a story left undone. all the secrets we discovered, all the things we kept inside. You were the person I could trust, the one who understood my soul. But somehow we were always missing the chance to make it whole. It was a love without a name, a fire hiding in the rain. We were searching for forever, but afraid to feel the same. Now I carry what we had, like a melody I can't replace. A love without a name, time cannot erase. Maybe we were never meant to define it. Maybe words would make it disappear. Some connections are so special, they survive without being clear. And even if we lost the moment and life took us separate ways, I'll remember what we shared beyond the names we couldn't say. I still remember the nights we were breathing under the lights of a fading sky. You were the dream I was always chasing, the kind of feeling I couldn't deny. I kept the words that I never told you, hidden inside of my heart for years. You were the reason I kept believing, even when love disappeared. These are the echoes of the love we lost, the pieces of a dream that paid the cost. I still hear your voice in the quiet nights, like a distant star that refuses to hide. couldn't see. Every scar became a reminder of the love that once lived in me. Maybe somewhere beyond this lifetime our hearts will finally understand. But for now I'll keep the memories like a song written in the sand. I still walk through the places where your laughter used to stay. Every corner holds a picture of a love that slipped away. There is an empty space beside me where your warmth used to remain, like a room without a window, like a song without a name. Where your heart used to be, there's a silence following me, a place filled with memories of everything we couldn't be. I still search for your reflection in the moments passing by, but the person that I love is only living in my mind. I remember all the mornings when your voice was all I needed, when a simple conversation made me feel completely seen. Now the days keep moving forward, but some feelings move too slow, because losing someone's presence is harder than letting go. Where your heart used to be, I found pieces left of me. I was lost inside your absence, trying to find what we could be. Now I'm learning how to breathe again without waiting for your call. Some hearts leave behind an echo even after they fall. Maybe time will change the memories, maybe years will soften pain. Maybe I'll look back someday and smile instead of break. But I'll always keep a moment of the love we couldn't save, because every person we lose leaves a mark that time can't erase. We walked away without a final word, without a reason, without a sign. Two hearts slowly moving backward, leaving everything behind. I wanted to ask you to stay longer. I wanted to tell you how I felt, but silence took over the moment, and we became someone else. That was the goodbye we never said, the last goodbye inside our heads, the words that stayed between our hearts, the ending that never had a start. We let the distance write our story, we let the silence choose our way. But a part of me still wonders what we would have had to say. I remember all the conversations that we stopped before they began, all the feelings left unfinished, all the chances we never had. Maybe we were scared of losing what we were afraid to hold. Maybe love was standing near us, but we were too afraid to know. That was the goodbye we never said, the tears we kept inside instead, a love that slowly disappeared, but never truly left our hearts. We were two unfinished sentences, two stories missing their end. The goodbye we never said still echoes again and again. Now I don't wait for an answer, I don't chase what couldn't stay. I just hope you're finding happiness somewhere along your way, because some goodbyes happen quietly, without a final embrace, and some people leave our lives, but never leave their place. faces, with new stories, new beginnings. But some feelings have a way of returning when we're healing. You were never just a person, you were a season of my life, a chapter full of emotions that still lives inside my mind. I'm still searching for you, but I'm learning to let go. Searching through the memories of a love I used to know. I'm still searching for you, not because I can't move on, but because you left a feeling that became part of my song. Maybe one day I'll stop looking. Maybe one day I'll understand that the love I was searching for was the strength I had within my hands. You will always be a story that my heart remembers true, but the person I was missing was the old version of me. And you. I spent so long chasing shadows, trying to bring back yesterday, holding on to faded pictures of a love that slipped away. I was searching for the answers in the places we had been, never knowing that the healing was waiting deep within. After the rain comes peace, after the storm comes light, after the tears we carry, we learn to be alright. I don't need to hold you closer, I don't need to ask you why. Some loves become a memory before they say goodbye.